Hello, hello, hello everyone. Get things going here. All right, hello, hello, hello. Obligatory one duty finder, and then we'll keep going with the story. Wonder if I'll get the sand level again. That's what it's been the last 2 days. Oh, this one. I don't hate this one. If I had to run it myself, though, I wouldn't know where to go. Over here, come over here. Perfect. I need to actually learn how Emerald works, because I don't know why she jumped off of me there. Let's go. She died quick. I guess there's nothing we need in the other room. Yeah, that mini boss might be something we just need to see. Perfect. Oh, I think I missed it. Oh well, she's dead. Still don't know what that ability on the very left does. I only have been playing tank and duty finders, so I haven't gotten a high enough level one to actually use it. Oh, there we go. Come on, killer. There we go. Just pass on both of these. Is this where we need to be? No. Oh, is this the part where we go jump off the ledge? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Right, right. Alright. I don't think we actually need to go in there. Yeah. I think the Necromancer title is actually a pretty good one, right? No, come back. They're all somewhat even, so I'm just gonna keep AoEing. Boss time. I never know which one is actually better to target down first, so I usually just go with the spellcaster. I think I got out of that. First one's about dead though, so it doesn't really matter. Hell yeah. Take a drink real quick. I thought that there would be a charge for that when it triggered, to be honest. Oh. Well, shit. What? Okay. Oh no. I need to untarget, was that my issue? No. Oh, fuck. Ba, 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 ba. Party. J. Alright, bye-bye. Oh, never mind. I lied. Okay. Change back to Lancer and get going with the story. Ooh. New mount? Ah, Mistress Pendragon. My lord the Count, such desire, much as... Hold on. The watermelon Red Bull is interesting. Ah, Mistress Pendragon. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Arturel and Lord Emanelaine. If you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns.
That cane is definitely a sword.
I cannot thank you enough for saving young Emanelaine's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Fortom. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Zamael, Durandare, I had that one right, and Fortom.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
A Knight of the Heavensward? That is not obvious. At all. That is not in your face. At all. So I feel like this is
exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute
Just like a red
nonetheless.
herring.
Alas, he is
Like
also a son of House
some big
Zamail.
nothing burger.
How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your effort and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like one such member of House Zamael, and is manipulating Sir Grinow, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his matters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Amaric at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Oh, we get to see Amaric again. If I ever learn how to hit the yes button. So it could be a while, actually. I actually want to run and just get this one real quick. I've only got 2 left. What is this? I'm good. I was hoping to just see the summary screen. A dark spectacle. I'll look at it another time. Go down here and get this last one. Wait. I definitely ran right past it. Yeah, I was 100% down here yesterday. Yay. Hi buddy, my funds are in trouble, can you help me? It has been too long, Minfino. Would that visit come under happier circumstances? My British accent sucks, I'm not doing that. You are come to plea for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Yes. Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges, or that flying feathered whale. I'd say the flying feathered whale's pretty bad. Sir Grenald's accusations are baseless. I have no doubt refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, there is naught we can do. I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. That sounds like the best possible case scenario. But of course! And a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Okay. For game's sake and gameplay reasons, that sounds sick. For an actual, like, law reason, that sounds awful. That sounds terrible. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinau and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward, most like. Two of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. So it's going to be me and Alphino against this other guy and somebody else. Probably. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Hartchaffant. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Menfina, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Where is the tribunal? Perfect. Hello again. Hartchaffant. Listen carefully, Menfina. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grinau's face when he sees his true opponent. To be priceless! More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud, you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. Let's do this.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinau, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinau de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grinau's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfredo Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I think he can solo. He sounds certain of himself. Imagine that Tataru also agrees to combat, and come to find out, she was actually like an amazing sorcerer.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge.
Oh, that's a new VA too. That's really good. I really like that. I didn't care too much for her old voice. It was just really squeaky.
But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
It's at this point that we take a page out of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged book, and you just hear, "I'm a bitch, I'm a lover," as we kick the door open. Now shit yourself. 'Cause it's me.
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
What if they just say no? Pick somebody else. Now, why wouldn't that just always be there? No, they put Tataru in jail?
Render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
What is that? Time to fight. I shall do what I can to support you, Minfina. Now let us teach these noble sirs the folly of blah blah blah. Perfect.
I have my pride.
I should be able to take this guy out before he does any super real damage to Alpha. If I can get him like over closer, maybe I can do that. Perfect. Minfina, Alpha Nod's in trouble. No, he's fine. You've been indulged enough, you swine. No, we don't want that.
Down with you!
That can't be too good. Do one of these. Oh, jump back because we're a Lancer. Awesome. Hell yeah. Very difficult. I mean, we won! Yippee! So I'm getting my phone on the charger. So it doesn't die while I'm playing the game. We won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an ultimately untimely demise yet again. Thanks as always. What the fuck? Alphino didn't even commend me. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. I do like chocobos. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Oh my god, he's perfect. I would take very good care of him, thank you. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Minfina? Will you take her for your steed? Of course I will. Look at the little bird. Lord Harchefant, chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Halonic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Go on, get. I think the other thing was for the mount speed. Ether current's now accessible. Yeah. Collection expanded. Ether compass acquired. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local ether currents. In order to attune to some ether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest ether current upon use. The ether compass can be found under collection in the duty section of the main menu. To review your progress, select travel from the main menu followed by ether currents. Okay. I didn't actually look at where it said it was. There it is. Oh, okay. I guess I should find that somewhere. Lord Harchefant, things you could do with a well-deserved rest. Black chocobos are well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Four Temps Manor. The Count has done so already. Will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. I want to ride the chocobo. Wait, what? Oh, the whistle. I need to use the whistle. Silly me. Oh, shoot. Can I take the barding off of it? Or does it just look like that? This is the wrong way. Guess we're going the long way around. Halone smiles upon us yet again, Miss Pendragon, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavensward, while the city's elite looked on. By the Fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. Who is it? My lord. We've just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Mistress Pendragon. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. Guess that means I need to take it then. A personal summons is indeed a great honor. Given the recent events, you'd be wise not to delay. Go, Mistress Pendragon, we shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. Seems easy enough. Not that one. Companion. Oh, I have 10 skill points. Yo! Full healer loadout on the mount now. How awesome am I? Oh. When did I get this? Can't do that here. I'm gonna forget about that and then remember when we get out back into the open world. And I'm gonna be really happy that my chocobo looks cool. We are honored to receive you, Mr. Pendragon. This way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected...
Hey, this guy looks like Sensei Wu and he still kicked ass.
This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Zephyrin is
Yes.
kind of the coolest name I've ever heard.
Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Sir Amaric looked like he knew what was going on. I wonder if he knows why.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
So this guy's name is Thordan. I know that there's
Now
a
tell me,
raid
young
boss
lady,
Thordan.
What do you know of the Ascians?
But he is Thordan the 7th. So I guess there's a 1 in 7 chance that this is the guy. Oh, we're getting to Ascians straight away. Huh.
Much and more.
Yeah, that was my reaction.
Bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even.
Uh-huh.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons.
But what did they want?
No intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
So he went along with it to see what they actually wanted.
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light.
Is that so? I just so happen to know a Warrior of Light. You're looking at him.
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Well, he seems nice. When I first saw him in a cutscene in A Realm Reborn, I just immediately thought he was evil. He did not look like a good guy. I need to find somebody to repair my armor.
I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
Okay, that's unacceptable. We've got to go back and save him. I can't keep playing this game without my goat Raban. Also, New Tataru sounds very familiar.
If the Flame General dies,
I feel like I
we will lose a
definitely
staunch
know
ally, and the one man
voice
capable
actor
of
from
holding
somewhere.
the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauban.
Oh, dude, Rauban not execute mission, escape mission. Save Rauban is gonna be. This is gonna be fun. You know, actually. Oh, okay. I'll do that when I get off here. Why is the quest name up here a question mark? Also, I just got another achievement. Oh, for level 60. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. True. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Aye, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortom and a Lomensan consortum. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Ravan. Awesome! Wait, let me reread that. So I'm gonna assume... I mean, it seems cut and dry what he said, right? It's like obvious she's on our team, but I wonder if... I don't want to misinterpret it and think that it just means, like, she's on our team for as long as it takes to rescue Rauban. I don't think that's what it means, but I guess it could. Accordingly, I've agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanthael at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Like I was saying in a past stream, I don't think the Limsa leader and the Gridanian leader would be against us. That just seems kind of dumb to me. Because they know how much of a help we've been. And how good people we actually are. But I guess you never know. Oh shit, wait. Oh my god. He's so cool. I'm gonna do another one of these. Hell yeah. I could quit the game right now and I'd be happy. I'm just gonna teleport there. We're a decent ways away from it. Well, if I can do it correctly. Come on. There we go. Whoa! That weapon looks amazing. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her. New Admiral voice?
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
I think it is
Thankfully,
different.
we had allies there who took us under their wing. And
This
theirs
one's
was
a
not
lot
the
harder to
only
tell,
aid we
though.
receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
So the Seed Seer is still with us too, yeah. Makes sense.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
We saw this in a cutscene.
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication,
Yeah.
that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo.
Makes
But
perfect
they
sense
must
to
have known
me.
that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long.
Maybe it's to lure us back.
Pray mistake not my meaning. I am.
Also, I'm not sure what
overjoyed
realization
that
he
our
came
friend still
to.
draws breath, and that he
I'm
might
a
yet
little
be
lost
saved.
from that.
But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Pretty sure it's to lure
You've
us
struck
back.
upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
That's our guys.
The Crystal Braves.
Yep.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Rauban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Dude, she hasn't been in the story much lately, but Yugiri and the squad are coming in clutch right now. Can't wait to see them again. Rauban's survival is vital to the Eorzean alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. 'Twould spell the end of the alliance and war, like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll working in a kitchen. Then let's head to Revenant's Toll. I wonder if they're going to explain why the Crystal Braves aren't still watching Revenant's Toll. Or maybe I'll get there and they'll... Is there some dude laying on the ground over here? Maybe I'll get there and they'll try to detain me. I'll have to fight him. Whoa! Okay. How do I get out of here? This is... Oh, okay. Our priority is to protect the people. We can't risk innocent bystanders getting hurt. Yeah. If I were to find you anywhere else, though, oh, you'll not find me so lenient. Consider yourself warned. Okay. So they are still watching this area, they're just scared. Is it over here? Yes. Higiri. Mistress Minfina, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Lominsa that you were searching for General Ralban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he was recently moved from his cell in the Marasaja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Daware at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Okay, where's that at? All right. To Thetaland. What fate did I join? Oh. Yeah, so I work at a grocery store, like, during the day, right? And we're about to do a remodel. So, a lot of the stuff in the store is, like, going on sale. And what started today was the freezers, the coolers. So it's like all the stuff you buy for, like, you know, oven food, whatnot. Well, goes without saying, we were busy all day. And even before I got there at 5, the coolers were cleared out. Nothing in them, basically. And, you know, that would have sucked, but we have an overstock cooler in the back of the store that customers can't get to. So me and my coworkers basically just pulled stuff out of it and used it for ourselves. And I ended up buying, like, I think it was like 16 pizzas. I got them for less than $20. Which is a good deal, don't get me wrong. I mean, they were all 70% off. But then the fun part was getting home and figuring out how to put 16 pizzas and a whole ton of other things in my little ass freezer. I literally had to take all the pizzas out of their boxes and basically put them, like, side by side vertically in the very back. And even then, I was surprised I got the freezer to actually close. Where am I going? I'm not even supposed to be in Ul'dah. That's right. I'm gonna go. I got completely distracted telling that story. Yeah, fun times. So. That's the one. Oh, hello. I always want to think these birds are other people on mounts. Oh, maybe I should put on my ninja outfit. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. You came at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilbert arrived and entered Halatali. From this, we may be certain that General Raban is being held within. We're gonna enter another dungeon. What are these? Oh, rings. I'll figure that out when we get there. There's no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I am ready to proceed. Let us proceed. There she is! What is up?
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Thank God for that.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Rauban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
What? How did he do that? Oh shit.
With me!
Let's fuck shit up. Oh, her weapons are dope. I still don't know what class Alphino is. Alright. Just some grunts. Yep, get out of here. Boom. Awesome. I'm gonna go for this guy first. Okay, you can have him. That combo doesn't do much, but it is really fun to use. Alright. Is there anything worth it down there? No. Oh, what's this? What's this? Is that him? Yeah. We're here for you, buddy. The general, but where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General! You came. Well, of course I did. We need to get this man a prosthetic arm. He's bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. Dude, her weapons look really cool. That will not be necessary. Zelbird. Ew. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Don't smile at me, bro. Even my free company is saluting at me? Am I that done? We cannot let him escape. Athena, force the gate. Beast, the mist must be drawing them in. Where? Alright. This guy next. Okay. Easy. Ha, this way is clear. Oh, the way is clear. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. I shall tend to the general. Pray see to the mist and the key. The braves have the key. Where are the braves? We'll just go back the way we came. The other way's a dead end, so I guess we have to. Oh, my cord's getting stuck on the keyboard. Yeah, here we go. One down. It's just like running a warm-up dungeon. Two. Let's go, Alphino. Oh, we have to get it before Raban dies. I didn't even see his vitality over there. Okay. Oh. I don't know if True North actually matters on this little thing. But I'll basic attack twice so that I know I'm being inefficient. Okay. Hell yeah. That takes care of the mist. The mist has cleared. Next, to find the key and free Raban. There can be only one Lancer, and it won't be you. Why did their bars turn purple? I didn't even realize this one was a healer. Probably would have just came over here first. Probably would make things a little easier. There we go. Let's go back to Raban. The key, take it to Raban. Where's your black chocobo when you need him? Just jump down. Yugiri Mistwalker. And drop on. Oh. You don't use the key on Raubon? Stupid game. My thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What a clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. You know who she looks like? She looks like, Satsuki Kiryuin. That's who she reminds me of. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. Thank God. We can take out Yu Yu Hase too while we're at it. Let's buff up. Do they have a healer? Whatever it takes to survive. Yeah, I feel like I should definitely focus his other areas. But actually... Oh, he jumped away! What the hell? What are you doing? Oh! Maybe not running around like an idiot would do me a lot of good. Okay, there's one. Take care of the midget. Actually, this guy will probably die a lot quicker.
Okay, you limb from limb.
What button am I? There we go. Okay, surely hitting 3 people is worth a lot more. There's the Conjurer. I couldn't see him because he's a midget. I knew there had to be one somewhere. You curious about the solo Yu Hase? I guess she's got alpha now. One more. Big damage right here. 1,700. Ilberd of the Dull Blade. Not even the devs respect you, bro.
This changes nothing.
Yeah, okay.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly?
Justice.
It wasn't I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Didn't you say in that cutscene that you were literally the one that assassinated the Sultana?
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think...
Wait, what?
Justice, lass, you best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing! If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
I heard you the first time. I just didn't care.
You'll not get away!
He's not spec'd into the ninja class, so that's why he didn't do it as well as the other guy.
Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
Raban's safe, that's all that matters.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still
General
you came for
Radon.
me.
Wait, wrong game.
And when you're dead.
We are
That's
all
not the
swords of
attitude
fate,
we
General.
need.
But even fools have a part to play.
We stand with you on your feet, Gladiator. The fight is not over. Yeah, fire this guy up.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
Oh. See, earlier he alluded to no assassination at all, which made me think that it was Nanamo's plan to, like, poison herself. But I did think that was kind of a weird conclusion to come to. This makes a lot more sense.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
You got it. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Oh? General Adeline, I presume, and the signs of the seventh dawn. Alden. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. I don't trust that guy right now. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Alden. If you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. Oh, shoot. One second. Could it be Nanimo, I wonder? I have spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Raban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. It just so happens I still have 86 Vesper Bay tickets. Didn't know I was still going to need them. I was hoping it would give me some for Mordona, but I think it would have by now if it was going to. All right. Shoot. There we go.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
What?
Pippin! My son!
Pippin!
Papa Shan besides.
I guess if I would have known his name, I would have realized that sooner.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Well, there's the confirmation. Is she here, though?
You.
What in the world?
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
Dulala. The Order of Noldthal. I've heard that name before.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't have. I guess they did run in, like, immediately.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
He just pointed with the army doesn't have. I guess this raises the question as why Teleji knew exactly when to enter, though.
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
Yeah, that is what happened.
Break me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She's just that damn good.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
So, it was planned, but then it was planned. There was a plan around the plan.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo.
We'll find her. You just gotta get that arm figured out. Get Sid in here. Get Sid in here and get this man an arm.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
I guess.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
You know, I'm thinking that she said she was on the Sultanate, which I'm guessing is like the group of people that were around the table when making decisions. But I thought that I didn't see her there, but maybe I did. Maybe there were a few unnamed NPCs. But since she didn't play a larger role at the time, I just didn't remember her.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
That Triple H.
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which
as long as he doesn't
alone
want access to
can
that big ass weapon they were
Rescue
talking
Her
about.
Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Ralban, we have taken a vital first step toward resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Minfina, thank you. Okay, well, time to figure out this. What am I currently wearing? Oh, well. Yeah, nothing's gonna... Well, shoot. Oh, this one can be replaced, though. Critical hit, direct hit rate. Okay, maybe slaying? Piety, no. Direct hit rate, critical hit, or that's intelligence, though. I'll do slaying. Jailbreak. Let me see if that... Oh, it does. Awesome. I haven't got new gear for Dragoon in a minute. Phone call? Tataru? Yes, General Raban is now in safe hands. What? Another assault? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate, and return with all haste to Ishgard. Surely there's a mender in Ishgard. Oh, this ain't it. Let's go. Need to find a mender before I forget again. There's a shop, but I don't know. That's what I'm looking for necessarily. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. There's got to be one over here. Armorer, weaponsmith. Would it be this guy? No, it doesn't look like it. You? Yes, here we go. Let's repair all inventories. There we go. Don't gotta worry about that for a little bit now. Yeah, when I get off of here tonight, I'm definitely going to do my Dragoon levels, because I am certainly falling behind a little bit. Just go back to the manor. Up. Up. Oh, nope. Nope. Yep. Tataru, what's going on? Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city's awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Harshafan was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Have we actually seen the Dravanians yet? I don't think so. Unless that's what, like, Iceheart is. We're here. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I am sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Pendragon, Master Leveilleur, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflict. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. I cannot ensure your safety here. I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Signs of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice, to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Well, obviously, we're just going to ignore you and go take part in the battle. Clearly. I want to fight a dragon. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in the troubled ages is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up a spear and a bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What do you say? What say you, Infina? I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. I wonder what happens if you say no. If he'll just be like, I strongly advise against it. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that the Tatars should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss a path that lies before us. Or with how much this game changes up, depending on what you do before some missions, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually took us on a bit of a different path.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
Her new VA might actually remind me of Ida. I assumed I was thinking of somebody from a different show, but I think it might just be Ida. Or at least the old Ida, since presumably it was changed. The VA was changed.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not?
I said it when we were speaking to her. Iceheart Redemption Arc.
Persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary. We may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
I'm not for the idea of abandoning fighting the dragon.
Accompany you.
Estinian.
Hi, you're here. Why are you here?
With your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
Yes, I want to fight the dragon.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I, for one, would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However,
I really felt like he
I
was...
should only turn to your alarms if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Yes. I really felt like he was correcting me there.
Similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed.
That makes sense.
I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
Man, it is so cold in my
to be
room.
of service.
We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Oh my gosh. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fortem's Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in our power to ensure that Ishgard and their people survive. Yes, sir. Where to now? Back to the bottom area. Hello. You would speak with the Lord Commander. Pray make it quick.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Nope, because then you wouldn't agree to it.
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least.
So many good voice actors.
For the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Good point.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg.
It goes hard. He sees the vision.
I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Having secured Sir Amaric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. I've never heard of that word. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let us be at our task. Oh.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come. In their hundreds and their thousands. With the
That's some
divine
dope-ass
blade in
art.
our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us.
I wonder who that statue is, seeing that it gets a place inside.
And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Asian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
Yeah, you sound like a bad guy right now.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
Is that just a fancy way of talking about the Asians? Or is that a completely different group of people?
We can be certain of not
I don't like when he smiles at me like that.
of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thornton.
Okay. Okay. Now, why does he sound like that? Yeah, something like that from an account made 2 days ago. Sure, buddy, sure. Anyway, back to the important stuff. Oh, is that all we're getting? Oh, that's all we're getting. Okay, well, I guess that's good places any to stop, so. Gonna get off here. Maybe, go make a pizza? Maybe not go make a pizza. Haven't decided yet. Bye-bye.